The streams louder.
Hey, what's up guys, my name's Twitcher T-Scored, and today I'm bringing you guys my first ever Infinite Warfare video, and I played the beta the last 2 weekends, but unfortunately, like I mentioned in my video yesterday, I haven't been home from college in the last like 4 or 5 weeks, and now that I'm finally home, I can make a lot of Infinite Warfare videos for you guys. When I'm in college, I have time occasionally to like play video games and, you know, have some free time and stuff like that, so I can play the game, and I can record gameplays and do all that sort of stuff. I just can't make the commentaries when I'm at school, so now that I'm finally home, I can make so many videos for you guys. I'm only home for like 2 or 3 days right now, but I'm really going to try to make a lot of videos over this weekend. And this video, you guys, is my first ever, it was my first ever match on Infinite Warfare, and it was a gun game match on the map Throwback, and I was actually able to get 29 kills in this match, and I'm sure you guys are like, 29 kills in gun game, you know, how did you do that? Gun game only goes up to 18 kills, and the thing is, you guys, they changed gun game a lot in Infinite Warfare, so in every other game, in gun game, the last weapon is either like a knife, you have to like knife an enemy, or in Black Ops 3, you had to like punch the enemy, and that's pretty much the way it's always been. I think in Black Ops 1, you had to like ballistic knife the final kill, but anyways, in this game, it's actually different. You have to throwing knife for the final kill, or actually, it's called the biospike in this game. It's kind of like a throwing knife, except for it actually explodes after you throw it and stuff, but I had no idea in this game you had to Bioshock for the final kill, so I thought it was just like all the older previous Call of Duty games. I thought for the last kill in gun game you had to just, you know, knife the enemy and then you won the game. I thought that's the way it was, and then after I knifed like 10 enemies and demoted them or humiliated them to the previous weapon, I realized, like, you know, I have 27 kills now, how is the game not over? And then I finally realized that I had a throwing knife, and I was like, maybe you have to throwing knife for the final kill, and I finally figured it out, and that's why in this gun game, I got 29 kills, and you only have to get 18 kills to win the match, so somehow, you guys, I got 29 kills in gun game without the person right below me actually winning, and I think this might actually be a world record in gun game. I'd actually be really interested in trying to go for like a really high kill gun game gameplay. That's something I've never really thought of before in the other Call of Duty games, but you know, I could honestly try to get like, you know, 35 or like 40 kills in gun game. If the other players are honestly really bad, you can keep on knifing them. They go down a gun rank, and then also if you're like a lot of kills ahead, you can just keep on knifing enemies repeatedly, and maybe like a 30 or 40 kill gun game match would be a really fun gameplay to watch. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one here. Lucky enough for me, it was my first ever match on Infinite Warfare, so I didn't even know any of the guns. I barely knew this map. I had seen like 2 gameplays on this map, so I had no idea what was going on. I was just trying to play my best and try out the new weapons and, you know, kind of explore the map and stuff, and luckily I was able to win. I don't know how many deaths I had in this game, but I know I got 29 kills. I want to say maybe I died like 13 or 14 times, but if I had actually knew that I had to throw a knife for the last kill, I probably would have gone like maybe 18-6 or like 18-7 or something like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, though. I know it's not the best scoreline ever. It's honestly a pretty crappy scoreline for a gun game. You know, 29-14, like, that's really not a good scoreline, but I had to upload this for you guys because for every Call of Duty game every year, I always show you guys my first match, and usually I play like TDM for the first game or maybe Domination, but I noticed in the beta they had a gun game, and so for my first match, I was like, whoa, I really want to play gun game. I think that would be a good way to try out the new guns that are in this game and kind of just like explore the map and have fun without having to like play Domination or like those objective game modes. So I thought it was a good idea to play gun game for my first match, and that's why you guys are seeing this gameplay here. And right now, you guys, I'm on like a 5 or 6 knife streak, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I was kind of tearing these guys up at the end. I think I'm on like a 7 or 8 knife streak right now. It's honestly pretty crazy, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay here today. And wow, you guys, that's like honestly a 10 knife streak right there. I didn't even remember that from this gameplay, but one thing I want to mention really quickly, you guys, is gun game. In this game, they changed the order of the guns from match to match, which is something they should have done in all of the other Call of Duty games that had gun game. In every other game, the order stays the same every match, and it gets really boring and repetitive. So in this game, they changed the order of the guns each match. They actually changed the physical guns themselves. Sometimes you have the UMP, sometimes you don't, and I think that's perfect for gun game. It keeps it, you know, it keeps it with a lot of variety. It makes gun game a lot more fun to play, and they definitely should have done that. Should have done that in all the previous games. So, you know, it's a great idea. I hope they keep this in the real game like they had in the beta. I'm sure they will. And for all the future Call of Duty games that will have gun game, I'm sure they'll learn from this and realize people love this, and it's a great idea to change the weapons in gun game from match to match and have the order of the guns change and the weapons themselves change. It's honestly so fun, and it makes gun game a lot better than the previous games in my opinion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, my first Infinite Warfare video, a 29 kill gun game match, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.